What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy TV Stay Selling coming back at y'all with another video, and today I'm gonna show you the best shooting badges, the shooting badges to avoid in my shooting badge setup, which is pretty good, particularly is that 6 syllables? Let me find out. But to fade, okay, so yeah, let's jump straight into this. Let me know how I should format future videos like this. So I'm gonna say the badges you should avoid, and then I'm gonna go S tier down, and then I'm gonna go with my personal like setup, okay? But I'm gonna let you know right now, if you want to fade consistent fades with and without takeover, honestly all you need is 16 to 17 shooting badges, okay? But let me go with the badges you should avoid. So anti-freeze, bronze is actually pretty decent according to 2K Labs. I mean, personally I don't use it because I do shoot some nut shit here and there, but like personally I just avoid it because there's more important badges. Next thing, difficult shots, which is actually a surprise, is because this is for middies, okay? And to be honest, if I'm fading threes, I'm pretty sure I'll have no problem fading middies without the badge. So just stay away from this badge. I used it and it didn't help me with threes at all, okay? Just want to let y'all know. Fade ace, this is post fades. We don't really give a fuck. We're playing park, so ice invades we're not going to really use. Only like 5% of the community use shot aiming, but if you do, this is an S tier badge. Slippery off ball, nobody really uses it. Set shooter, pretty ass, okay? According to 2K Labs, that shit is trash, okay? So I don't want to hear shit about that badge. Tireless shooter is also very ass, according to 2K Labs as well, so I don't recommend that badge at all. And then I personally don't use volume shooter. I mean, I see some people that do, but I feel like these are only good for like pro-am and rec. So it's like ice invades, like if you just have that bitch bronze. But volume shooter is good for those kind of modes. But park, you're taking maximum 10 shots. If you take more, you're ass. So to be honest, volume shooter is not that important, okay? So these are all the badges you should avoid, and I'm gonna show you the badges. Before I do that, Deadeye is also on this list. Deadeye is ass. We have a badge for that. It's called blinders. I'll get into that when we go to S tier, okay? That's a little prequel. But yeah, so these are all the badges you should avoid. Like honestly, I thought set shooter was gonna be a good badge, and like especially for like spot ups, but they just made it like some shit. But yeah, I'm gonna get into your S tier badges, and you're definitely gonna need these if you want to fade, by the way. So my S tier badges, it's gonna be hot shot, okay? Takeover 2 shots, doesn't get better than that. Hot zone hunter, important badge since 2K20. Deep threes is like your limitless range this year, but I want y'all to know it does not work for deep middies and corner threes. So if you're a spot up, you don't really want to put on deep threes unless you're spotting up hash, alright? And then blinders, okay? This badge is insane. You have no idea how crazy this badge is. Like literally my offense revolves around it because I go for side crabs, I go for fades. So blinders is a really important part of my game, okay? So these are, I would actually put circus threes on S tier just because of the way it works. But if we're keeping it a buck, it doesn't really, like, it's very situational, okay? I personally don't take step back threes, and circus threes, by the way, does not help with fades, okay? I want to emphasize on that. It does not help with fades. I personally do not use it. In fact, I think I'm gonna put it at A tier, okay? Just because it works doesn't mean you should use it, because I don't see someone doing that shit 7 times in a game, okay? But I do see me taking 7 fades, 7 standing shots, so I don't see me using circus threes. I'll put it A tier, okay? For A tier, I'm gonna put green machine, circus threes, like we just talked about that, and that's pretty much what I put on my A tier. I know there's a rhythm shooter, stop and pop. Those are really good badges. For me personally though, rhythm shooter activates after like 2 right stick moves and then a 1 second after. But if I'm like, I don't really shoot off my curry slide that often. I do it off the quick stop, and quick stops does not work off rhythm shooter, I'm pretty sure. If it does, I'll pop it up on the screen, but I'm 100% sure it doesn't pop up, so that's why I don't use it. Stop and pop, Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't really like, the only way I'll do this is off a quick stop, and I guess, but I pretty much fade the whole game. Like, if you see me, I pretty much fade, okay? But if I do bop somebody, I will quick stop, and I have a 98 3-pointer, so honestly, if I miss, I'm ass. I don't need stop and pop to help me. I don't need a rhythm shooter to help me. So these are my B tiers. I also give catch and shoot B tier, and I also give corner specialist B tier. I like catch and shoot, I'll say, because oh, I forgot about my clutch shooter. Just these two are B tiers, by the way. Like, clutch shooter is not necessary, but it's a really nice badge to have on bronze. Catch and shoot is a very common shot. Even if you are a primary ball handler, it's a very common shot. So I used to run it silver, actually, but then I switched up. A corner specialist, mainly for your spot ups, okay? But like, I heard the boost is not that big. And like, I fade from the corner 3, like no takeover, right? That's my money shot, and I don't need the badge. I was considering using it, but I really haven't. It's just not ass. That's why it's on B tier. So yeah, that's my list, like S tier down. And then I'm gonna show you my setup to fade, okay? Personally, I said you only need 16, right? 16 to 17, this is what I say, okay? But my build has 21, so I do rock green machine because I do like to go for double take. The thing about green machine is that what's the point? It only activates on your 3rd shot, right? So you had a green 2 in a row, and then your 3rd shot green machine is activated. Why do that when you have hot shot, right? If you make 2 shots, that's green, that's a takeover. But since I go for a double now, I just pop it on. But yeah, this is the perfect setup to fade. I don't think you need anything else. Rhythm shooter, no stop and shoot. So this is the perfect setup for me personally. Before I did do circus 3s, but I realized I wasn't really doing them, so I just put on green machine. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and it was informational to y'all. Let me know what I can do to improve. And before I end off, I'm so appreciative of 600, y'all. I hit 500 and like 3 to 4 days later I had 600. That is crazy. I can't even tell y'all how much I love y'all. Like, I say it after every video, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like always, love y'all. Peace.